Are we live?
What? You helped me get on here.
What?
Oh, should I have used my
IT doesn't mean you're good with computers. IT just means you can read.
Should I have used my real name? Okay.
Let me change mine because I don't like that.
Dirt.
It says my real name. That's gross.
Dirt. Oh, that's right. We couldn't get your real name out of you last time.
Yeah. Oh, we're live, guys.
Oh, shit. Shoot.
Oh, look at that.
Live.
Well. Hello, people. People.
Stupid quarantine.
I can a little bit. It all kind of started off as like a joke, which I don't want to spoil anything. Well, I think it's actually scene one, but there was an incident when I was younger with my grandma, where I was being bullied, and somebody called me a fat cow, and I cried, and yada yada yada. I went to my grandma and told her what happened, and she said, "Well, why don't you just tell him you're a pretty fat cow?" And I had like told this story to friends, and we kept kind of joking about it, like to make a play. So one day I just kind of sat down and wrote this big old rant, and that's what we have here. But I kind of want it to be like a little self-empowerment for people out there who, feel under the weather. So I think it's good for this time for everybody who's at home and you're kind of sulking. And I know I've been doing that, but I think we all need like a little reminder and a little bit of humor to get us through. That's what I got to say.
Who do we start? What?
Yeah. Who do you want?
Hey, I'm Dawn Michelle Lewis, and I am your pretty fat cow. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Styles. I am playing the college romance.
You're all over my screen.
Yeah, it's all over my screen. I'm like, wait.
Hi, Austin Hurd, and I will be playing the crush.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am friend number 2.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I'm playing friend number 3.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you!
I'm Sushma Saha, and I'm playing friend 1.
I'm in. My earbuds like decided they didn't like this anymore.
Oh.
So I'm Rita, and I am playing the grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, baby.
Everyone give him a round of applause.
Feel better now, Austin?
I'm clapping, I promise.
Alex, are you reading stage directions?
I am.
Okay, I was just mentally preparing myself.
Yeah, I am reading stage directions. I have my little handy dandy tool here for that. For notes. I don't have any questions like I did last time. So
Boo.
I believe that you guys will just tell me when it sucks, hopefully.
That's true. Apologies in advance for any screaming. That would be my nephew.
I thought you were up about the play.
Me. Just screaming.
I wholeheartedly was like, oh, Don Michelle's going to be screaming today. Somewhere.
Whoa. Where's this going? All right. I don't like this. And for anybody, this is Hippo.
Hippo!
Read the setting.
Oh,
Is that not?
she's also fat.
Hey, so the setting is various places. Most of the story will be told through ranty monologues. The scenery should be simple and not very elaborate. A spotlight may highlight the main characters throughout the play and not the other characters. So now Act 1, Scene 1. Pretty Fat Cow sits on the school bus with her friend 3. Bus driver's son sits in seat before hers with cast member. Son is whispering to his or her friend. Please keep in mind characters are back in time to their younger selves around kindergarten.
Are we going to have a sleepover this weekend?
My mom said no.
Maybe next weekend. We can still meet at the playground.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You're failing your debut already.
We're almost at my stop. What?
Bus stops and Pretty Fat Cow runs off the bus crying. She opens the door of her house and her grandma is waiting for her.
Oh, what's wrong with my little girl?
A kid on the bus. He called me a fat cow.
Oh, honey, don't listen to him.
Okay.
Next time, you tell that boy your grandma says you're a pretty fat cow.
Pretty Fat Cow runs off stage and grandma stays shaking her head. She leaves in opposite direction. Act 1, Scene 2. Lights down on house. There should be a very large mirror on stage. Spotlight on a back entry. We hear a shower running and then turn off. There should be singing backstage. It does not have to be pleasant sounding. Can have speaker music playing, crowd friendly shower jams. Pretty Fat Cow enters in a robe.
Oh, damn, I should have done this. I'm just letting everyone in this audience know, if you have a problem with fat people being naked, well, I suggest you get your asses up out of the seat and leave. Don't be shy, conservative folks.
Looks around, talking to the audience as she proceeds toward the stage.
Get up. I know some of you old-ass white people are uncomfortable with these liberal plays. It's okay. I'm not going to be offended. It took me too damn long to feel comfortable in this skin to be hiding behind some damn curtain to get changed. There's going to be some offensive language. There's going to be some sex, not real sex, but you know, like the acting stuff. But this is all based in truth. So hey, if you're offended by that, you may just want to leave now. Ain't no intermission, bitches. Your ass is sitting here for the whole 90 damn minutes. You know how long it took for them to put a fat girl on stage? Too long. This play isn't going to be about none of that body positivity shit. You all heard that before. Blah, blah, blah. Girls and boys, cover your mouths in shock. But I think I look better naked. So most of this play, I might decide to do it naked. Get used to it. What the hell was I doing?
Getting to the stage and looking around.
Outfit. Looking for an outfit. Look at your face. You were really hoping my ass was going to be out this show.
Takes off robe to real bra and underwear.
Honey, just wait until scene 7. It'll be back out. So guys, we are here to talk about me, obviously. But, hey, hippo, sorry. Stop. Obviously, but maybe to talk about more than that, like hippo. You know, I have a message or something like that. Or maybe I'm just going to tell all my embarrassing stories or some montage of fat girl humor. I don't know yet. Oh, honey, look at this crop top. It's cute. This bitch in the front row thinks I should wear something oversized. Look, I see it all over your face. Just because I'm big, don't mean I can't be fashionable. Look at this. This is cute. I love bright clothes.
Goes on a fitted skirt and sits down. Has not decided on a shirt.
Where to start? Where to start?
Act 1, scene 2.
Wait a second.
So before you continue,
Kathy is watching.
I just
By
want
the way.
I just want to let you know that the pretty fat cow talks a lot.
I know. I read this.
Austin, I don't think anyone can hear you.
Oh yeah, I fixed that, so I'm waiting for Cassidy to tell me if that worked or not.
Okay, because my father also brought it up that he couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's this lovely mute button that's hidden very, very smallly in the corner of the streaming software that says mute yourself. But I found that, so I'm waiting for confirmation. That's kind of why I stopped there. So we'll see if that worked. But if you can continue then.
But yeah, Cassidy's on. Hi, Cassidy.
Hi, Cassidy.
We love you.
Are we good? Can I go?
Okay, back to scene 2.
Let's start.
This is all you don't know.
I'm going.
Take a deep breath. You got a long page ahead of you.
I know. Let's start with going shopping when you're fat. That's a good one. I do need an outfit for an interview. We will get into that topic too.
Walks downstage to a rack of clothes. Rack should have clothes from various stores, some more obvious than others.
When you are my size, you realize what stores can go into. For a long time, I didn't realize what stores you can go into. For a long time, I didn't realize why my grandma would only take me to Dress Barn. I hated that grandma's store. I wanted cool clothes, but guess what? They don't make cool clothes in a 2XL, or at least they didn't when I was a kid. We didn't have online shopping or plus size brands. I only wore a single digit jean size once in my life, and that was those few months in between 6th and 7th grade when I looked like a lanky tomboy because I was suddenly 5 inches taller. You think I knew I was about to have thunder thighs and tits in a few months? No, I didn't, but I was damn proud when I fit in those size 9 jeans. I finally felt like girls my age. Luckily, as I got older, all of my friends were also fat. We came in herds. So we shared all our clothes. It was nice. Anyways, you think Aeropostale is going to fit me? Hell no. I had to get creative, or I just wore a lot of sweatshirts through high school. And baby doll tops, since they were in, even though that shit is for pregnant people. Oh my God, and finding a prom dress, it was literally the worst. The worst. Junior prom, I found this dress I loved, and my family wanted me to get one that had more ruching. They said it was more flattering. Did I get that dress? Nope. I got one I wanted. It was strapless and blue. I personally thought I looked great. Now, senior prom, oh my God, that was actually the worst. The worst. My mom found me a dress at Salvow. I wanted a red dress. Bitch brought home a nightie. A nightie. So we went down to Deb, which actually sold dresses for big girls, despite the dresses being a bit bland. I wasn't thrilled, but I got sparkly shoes out of it all. I don't know why I'm ranting about prom dresses when I'm supposed to be finding an outfit for an interview. I hate looking for pants. It's always a reality check to know how big I've gotten. In the summers, it's nice. I can usually shop at some of the stores I like to go to because I've slimmed down. The heat does that. Shit, sometimes I get the shorts like I like at the Gap. But oh, this is when you realize that you've gotten fatter. Like, girl, you are not a 16 no more. Better get that 20 because those thighs are not going to make it.
Holds up pants, grabs them in 2 sizes.
Sometimes I like to wear high-waisted skirts like this.
Pulls out a skirt.
It cinches you in at the waist, gives the illusion, you know? But damn, do you still sweat underneath? Nothing more embarrassing than leaving a sweaty butt stain on the seat at an interview. Look, you're embarrassed for me. You're lucky these seats are cloth because you know that your booty is sweating. Sweating up the seat. Some of you all have not waddled like a penguin to your car due to the heat rash, and I can tell. You're lucky. When you're fat, you avoid things. I don't get blazers. It's just not worth it. I get a basic cardigan. It's easier and still business. I avoid button downs because my tits are too big. I avoid wrap dresses for that same reason. You're always going to have too much cleavage for someone. Knee-high boots? Forget it. They don't make them for fat calves. Any strappy heel or weird-shaped shoe? Forget it. It's not going to fit your wide foot. Get used to those. Get used to your khakis cutting into your belly. I still haven't found a brand where they don't. Don't even try to find something to go to the club. You want a one-piece unitard so you can be like Beyonce? It isn't going to be long enough, let alone big enough. You want to wear some sequins? Get ready to be everyone's disco ball. Let's not get into every person at the bar is going to try and ask for your skinny hot friend's number, though you and through you. And then you have to be a protective bitch because she has a boyfriend. You could look bad as hell, the sexiest you have ever looked, and they're not even going to blink. They're going to ask about your friend. I hate them all. So let's consult the web. There are some real good sites on where fat people can get fancy clothes, and they're not going to charge you more because it's more fabric. Oh yeah, that's a thing. You go into Target and you check. You know, those larger sizes are going to be more expensive. It's more fabric. I love this site. I'm not going to tell you guys about it, but I can get sexy clothes. I can get blazers. I can get khakis that fit. For the love of God, it's a big girl's dream, but it's my little secret.
Rush walks onto stage with an outfit.
Oh, special delivery for me. Yes, thank you. You guys, this is my high school crush. We'll see him again later, briefly. He will have some lines then. All right, get off stage. I gotta change. Yes, I'm going to change in front of them. If you wanted to see me naked, you would have invited me to your dorm room when I visited my friends who went to the same college as you. But no, what did you do? Said you would come say hi and then ditched me with my friends while we waited for your ass. Bye.
Crush walks off stage. Pretty Fat Cow begins getting dressed in a nice outfit. A fun bright blazer, black pants, and a button-down shirt.
See, a big girl can be fashionable and professional. Yes.
Motions for applause from the audience.
God, fine.
Applause. Okay, Act 1, Scene 3. Pretty Fat Cow walks down stage to a chair. Can have others sit in there if director would like. Should appear to be in office for a job. A table should be on stage with interviewer behind it.
So I should tell you guys, I get pretty nervous before interviews. Like sometimes I don't even go because I get sick and nauseous. I don't know why my anxiety gets so bad. I don't think it's because I'm fat. I just get nervous. I guess we will blame astrology for this one. I'm a Virgo, figures. Super self-critical and analytical. Perfect for a fatty like me. Virgos tend to be healthy because we're so neurotic and want to be perfectionists. So maybe it's due to my rising moon or something like that. Yeah, maybe that's it. That's why I ended up fat. Or my upbringing. You know, I was poor. Poor people are usually more obese, which is funny. You'd think we could afford less so we'd be skinny, but really we can only afford shit. But anyways, I get nervous. See?
Those audience shaking hand.
I usually try to take a couple of breaths before they call me in.
We're ready for you.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Shakes interviewer's hand.
Have a seat. Would you like some water?
No, thanks. I wanted to give you this. It's an updated copy of my resume.
How lovely. Let's get started.
Awesome.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Friend 1 walks on stage into the interview.
He hates this question.
You are not supposed to be here. You are in the next scene.
I'm here for encouragement.
Go away.
It could be about your work experience, your hobbies. I just want to get to know you to make sure that you're a great fit for our company.
I walk around the office, you're going to have to get fit to work here. It's full of skinny bitches.
I really love helping people figure out what's the best product for them, even in my everyday life. At the store, I'm always selling products to people, like my favorite shampoo, my favorite lipstick.
I see. Your degree isn't in business. How do you think an English degree will help you? Relatable.
I am a great communicator. My English degree taught me how to write clearly, concisely, and effectively.
And a minor in Spanish?
Friend 2 walks on stage and gaps with Friend 1 by Pretty Fat Cow.
Yes, I think that would be an asset to your company. From my research, your company has a large Spanish demographic that you're not touching. I could use my Spanish language skills to help you reach those clients you're missing out on.
What are your weaknesses then?
You can barely walk up a flight of stairs.
Can do. Even you have a hard time walking up the stairs, you skinny twat. My weakness is that I struggle with time management, but I make up for that by always being 15 minutes early and by using a planner to make sure I complete everything in a timely manner.
Liar, you are always late because you are not a morning person.
And because you always get Starbucks.
Can't you wait until your scene?
Why?
So I can get a job.
Fine.
Both walk to exit the stage and talk with crush and college romance.
Where do you see yourself in your career in 5 years?
She sees herself with me.
Romance isn't until scene 6, you dumbass.
Come on, can't we just get to the sexy part?
Seriously, can I just finish this interview?
You should tell her what you really want to be.
This is my dream job.
Liar.
Could you not right now?
She just wants to be a model. She actually loves fashion.
Not true. I want to work in sales.
Please. I know you watched America's Top Model on repeat. I used to hear you talk about it in class.
Could you both get off stage now?
So, are you going to answer the question? What is your 5-year plan?
I don't know.
That's all my questions.
Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Interviewer walks off stage. Pretty Fat Cow's phone dings. Pretty Fat Cow reads from script.
Thank you for applying to the sales representative job. At this time, we'll be moving on to more qualified candidates. Please continue to check our job postings for future job opportunities.
Question, since we're workshopping. Dawn, do you think your character would want to say something after that or just kind of walk off?
I think it would definitely just be like a physical reaction.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a Virgo, but like, yeah.
Also, Alex, Cassidy just commented on the live stream and said, Starbucks, I know that's Alex. I just want to let you know.
You guys get off the plate.
Okay, weird coincidence though. My junior year, I did have a strapless blue dress that my mom hated. And then senior year, I wanted a red dress, which I still have, but I was too fat for it.
Wow. So
I am you.
This.
We're so similar.
You were made for this role, D-Money.
You were made for it.
You guys, this is
so well.
over dramatization, whatever that word is, of my life. This isn't my real life. Dramatization, the long one.
Dramatization?
Yeah, that one. It's a hard word, okay.
It's okay. Hippo's asleep now. We're fine.
It's like when you watch Law and Order and there's like, this is a dramatization.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is exactly.
Is it though? Is it?
This is actually like really good though so far. I really like it.
Stage at that time. This is a dramatization. That's how you know.
Or it's like in like a fiction novel that says any references to any person's living or alive is really coincidental.
Wait, I'm gonna write that down. What's that?
Don't
Austin,
worry, I'm
just
gonna put it in
remind
the
me.
front of the play when we publish it.
Oh, okay.
But Alex, we just found out I would play you in a movie. So
wow.
Yes. It's perfect.
But, you know,
4. I can't read.
On a side note, you know who I wanted to play me in a movie when I was growing up?
Who?
Amanda Bynes, but now she's trash.
So Amanda Bynes when she wasn't trash.
Amanda Bynes pre-trash.
I still like her.
All right, bring out the dancing lobsters.
She's making
Dancing lobsters.
Amanda, please.
But
Scene 4.
Anyway, scene 4.
Act 1, scene 4. I don't know why I keep saying act 1 because there's only one act, but a circle.
You could add a second one.
I probably could. We'll talk. A circle table appears. Friend 1 and friend 2 are sitting at it drinking Starbucks coffee.
Do you think she got the job?
She probably got too nervous and didn't go.
We should totally hook her up with. What's his name?
That isn't her type.
Well, she only.
Don't say it.
Fine. Where's she at, anyways?
You think she got annoyed with us and skipped our scene?
She wouldn't bail on her friends.
No, she wouldn't. She needs us.
Pretty Fat Cow enters in a new outfit and she waves to her friends, then goes and orders her coffee.
Told her she wouldn't.
Pretty Fat Cow comes over with a frappuccino.
I know how to make those.
I guess you didn't get the job?
There is nothing wrong with a little liquid healing.
That thing has like 5,000 calories.
So it's okay if you only drink it sometimes. I usually only drink iced coffee.
Must be a rough week.
Friend 1 whacks friend 2.
I didn't get that job. Or the other one. The one didn't even give me an interview.
Same luck. No callbacks from me either.
I should go to the gym. That'll make me feel better.
Agreed.
I've gotten so fat.
You?
Yes, I feel so gross.
You look great.
I've gained like 5 pounds.
Only 5.
How much have you gained? You look slimmer.
Like 15.
You should get your thyroid checked. That's not good.
Have you told your doctor?
No, I just figured it would drop. I fluctuate.
Well, that's a lot of fluctuation.
You guys are not even fat.
Doesn't mean I don't want to tone a little.
You literally only eat kale.
I'm gluten-free, you bitch.
You should try to be actually fat.
Guess you really are having a bad day.
Friend 1 and friend 2 both get up and leave Pretty Fat Cow alone to drink her frappuccino.
Don't you hate that? When skinny people try to get all offended when you call them out for already being skinny. Like, both of your legs equal my thigh, and you want me to feel bad because you've gained 5 pounds? Honey, you look great. You can go into any store at the mall and still shop. Anyone would hire you. And you want me to feel bad because I won't indulge your 5-pound gain? This is the same girl I could watch down a whole pizza by herself and not gain a pound. I eat only 1 slice and I'm engorged. They don't get it. They don't get it because they've always been skinny. They can fester over things like, oh, my eyes are too small, or my lower lip needs some plumping. I wish my cheekbones were sharper. Have you tried worrying about that stuff when you're just around in general? Or there's no Botox or contour fixing this shape. They want to wear matching outfits at Christmas parties, and come to find out there isn't a cute onesie that comes in fat sized. So who is the party ruiner? Me. It's like, why can't I be skinnier? But then they'd hate it. They would hate that because they would hate that they would have to actually deal with me. At least now they can blame it on something. Blame all my mood swings on being fat and not being happy with myself. But guess what, bitches? I am happy with myself. I think.
Act 1, Scene 5. Pretty Fat Cow begins taking her clothes off and puts on a medical gown. She sits on the edge of the doctor's table nervously.
You know how long it took me to get my doctor to believe that I had anxiety and depression? 3 fucking years. You know what he kept blaming it on? Come on. Guess. Yes, because I was fat. I obviously would feel better if I exercised and ate better. Bitch, all I am eating is carrots and running on the elliptical. But just maybe, I am having a hard time because my hands shake and I feel sick anytime I have to do something that's not outside my bed. It's the first thing they see, you know? The doctor. Well, everyone. If something's wrong, it's because you're fat. Never mind when the nurse just took my heart rate and blood pressure and it was perfect. That overall, I'm decently healthy. Yeah. Fuck off. I know I just drank a frappuccino, but that's out of the ordinary.
Let's.
Knocks on door. Doctor comes in.
Alex, how many surprise characters are in here that aren't in your character?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm writing it down.
How many surprise characters are showing up out of nowhere?
Look, I wrote this in secret at work, so I'm sorry.
I'll do the doctor.
Yeah.
Besides me.
I can do it.
The doctor.
I'll do it.
Tessa's gonna be the doctor. Tessa, read the doctor's lines.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good.
Routine physical. So I have to ask a few questions.
Okay.
Are you allergic to anything?
No, just seasonal allergies.
Any changes to your medication?
Nope.
I see you're taking birth control. Have you thought of other contraceptives?
No, doesn't seem necessary.
Are you sexually active?
Well, I was.
You were.
I recently went through a breakup.
Noted. Have you felt depressed in the last 2 weeks?
I suppose.
Is this due to the breakup?
No, just life. Yeah, work has been busy, sleep is off.
Tell me more about it.
Well, I work nights now, so it makes it hard to have a regular schedule.
Have you had suicidal thoughts as a result?
No, I've just been down.
I see from your charts that you are overweight. Can you tell me what you eat?
I usually eat a banana or granola bar for breakfast or skip it and eat lunch before I go to work. Sometimes I get fast food for dinner since it's what's open when I'm at work. I try to eat vegetables and stuff as well.
Do you exercise regularly?
About once a week, I go to the gym after work. Sometimes I walk outside.
All right. Take a few deep breaths for me.
Deep breaths as doctor listens to lungs.
Everything looks all right. I would say just try to get more regular sleep when you can and exercise a bit more. That should help with how you are feeling. If it continues to get worse, give me a call.
Thanks.
Doctor exits room, and Pretty Fat Cow puts back on her clothes while she talks to the audience.
That's how it goes every time. Even when I try to speak up for myself. I told him about my weight gain a few weeks ago, got my lipids checked, nothing wrong, just in the middle. Seemed like everything about me was in the middle. I wasn't ever depressed enough, wasn't bubbly enough, wasn't skinny enough, just the middle.
Act 1, Scene 6. Pretty Fat Cow is texting her crush. She sits at the edge of the stage. Crush can be present or off stage.
You know I liked you, right?
I'm using my phone for video, so I'm just going to pretend. I mean, I guess I would have thought about it. I would have assumed you did.
Cool. Seriously, though, what did that even mean? If you could have thought about it, he's a liar because he was wooing me at every second. Let me tell you, he played Drake's Best I Ever Had for me on his PSP and Honors Chem. You just don't do that for any girl. He also told me his biggest fear once. I think it was spiders. But how am I supposed to remember now? He hugged me once after school. It was raining and I was cold, and I said I was cold, and he held me. Not his girlfriend, for that matter. He texted me good morning once. He flirted with me, and he knows he did. You think I'm going crazy. Or our classmate even called him on it in class. It was first period, and he was awake enough to flirt with me. I bet you he assumed that because I was fat and smart and always ignored his advances. I loved it, though. I loved playing hard to get while secretly pining for him. You know, people don't want fat people to have crushes on them. And please, it was every cliche in the book. A smart girl likes the jock. Was he that dumb? Was he that blind? Not at all. It was just because he didn't want a girl looking like me having a crush on him.
Emphasis to audience.
Look, you don't say that, but You know it's true. You know it. Guess what? I saw him at our high school homecoming. Asshole had the nerve to say hi to me. To his old friend, sneaking up on me like that. First off, I'm fatter now. Like, way fatter. But here's the funny thing, like, hysterical. I knew I looked good when I saw him. Like, damn good. I had my red lips on, my hair done. I was feeling myself. Guess what? Come on, guess. I mean, you're close. No. No, we didn't go run off and make out like high schoolers. I wish. Did I say that out loud? Oh, shut up. You all know that you have a crush from high school that you would sneak under the bleachers for. Alex, that sentence makes no sense to me. Just putting that out there.
If I add a space, it'd be like, shut up. You all know that you have a crush from high school. To the audience. Yeah, I'm going to add a space there.
For the nostalgia, really. Anyways, he was fatter, and that made me feel good because I knew he was not feeling himself like he used to. I see you, boy. I'm feeling myself, and I'm confident. And guess what? You don't have me. I'm a bit salty, I know. It wouldn't be the first time a guy thought he could confide in me because I was fat. It happens a lot. I'm supposed to just be your key to the inner workings of what it means to be female. And I'm supposed to be nice about it because I'm fat and know what it's like to be rejected all the time. But I'm so kind and so sweet and sassy. Like, yo, if you tell me one more time how good I would look if I was skinny, like, honey, I know how good I would look skinny. Trust me, I know. My ass and my curves, yes, I know. They're screaming. You act like I haven't tried to be skinny. I may look like I've never gotten on a treadmill or elliptical in my life, but trust me, I have. There's some muscles under all this, and I sure can kick some ass if I have to.
Act 1, Scene 7. Pretty Fat Cow College Romance lying in bed.
I just want to let you know that every time one of you sends a chat that says, hey, this is my life, or this is a major mood, it pops up on the Zoom screen, which then translates into the live stream.
That's okay.
Everyone at home is just reading your self-commentary the whole time. I just want to let you know so you don't say nothing like, wow, she really is a fat ass. Like, I just want to make sure that, like,
I would never
say we politely.
It's not news to me.
We are all fat.
No, stop.
Listen, do you see this?
Stop.
Styles
You're
is the
beautiful.
skinniest person here.
I was gonna say I can't even agree with you because I weigh 100 pounds wet.
I was like, Styles is two twigs together.
No, let them see the chats that we make. We're just making comments.
Let them.
We're just having fun.
I just opened your guys' comments to read them because I didn't realize it was happening, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm just over here looking at my screen. I don't know how this is going, and then I look up and see all this.
I'm too busy reading the script.
That's funny, huh? Oh yeah, I am reading, but I'm also taking notes. So.
But anyway, we only have 3 scenes left, so.
Almost there.
Let's go.
He's bullying you.
Let's do it.
All right. Act scene 7. Here we go. Pretty Fat Cow and College Romance are laying in bed, slightly touching, watching movies. There is a clock with the time. It's late, like hella late, guys.
You know it's late.
Come on, let's just finish this movie.
It's like 2 a.m.
College Romance reaches over and tickles Pretty Fat Cow. Also, this is not a safe for work scene, kids, just so you know.
Oh,
That's fine.
I said that this live stream was not suitable for audiences under the age of 13, so it's at a parent's discretion.
Children are watching.
PG-13 only, kids.
This is like almost rated R scene, guys. No.
Wait, I can't watch then.
Yeah, he's a
Alexa
child.
said she's
Oh,
just
God,
gonna
I'm so
cover
much
her
older.
ears during this scene.
Stick up your headphones.
Honestly, you should. You are too pure for this.
Wait, I'm not gonna
All
listen,
right.
guys. It's fine.
College romance reaches over and tickles pretty fat cow.
Hey, stop. I'm very ticklish.
Oh, really?
Stop. Oh, God, what do I do? I am pinned down by a hot guy. It is 2 a.m. Holy shit. I am going to lose my virginity. I'm going to be naked. Oh, my God. All right.
Pretty fat
All right.
cow's the bed.
We can finish this movie.
Fat cow and college romance just stare at each other a little too long. College romance leans in and kisses pretty fat cow. Pretty fat cow kisses back.
The movie.
All right.
Pretty fat cow and college romance watch the movie for a minute awkwardly.
I'm a virgin.
Okay.
We can't have sex.
That's cool.
Movie continues. They watch in awkward silence.
Can I at least suck your titty though?
Wait, what? Well, it's not sex. Sure.
College romance solely unbuttons her shirt. Oh gosh, I have to read this out loud.
Yeah, you do. You wrote it. How, now you're regretting it?
Just a little. College romance begins sucking on pretty fat cow's tit. Not her udder. Sorry. Soon her shirt is off, then her pants as he caresses her body. Pretty fat cow is obviously enjoying herself. She is naked and he is fully clothed. She orgasms loudly, but not in an obnoxious way.
I didn't read that part.
She read you, D Money. She knew what was coming. She was like, no.
I do kind of know
I'm
actors.
sorry.
It's okay. This
I
is
should
I
go.
was reading the script. I wasn't apologizing, God. You don't have to.
Well, if I don't, I won't behave myself.
Oh.
College romance gets up and pretty fat cow gets up throwing a t-shirt over her head. She walks into her dorm door and they stand there awkwardly.
She just has a t-shirt on her head, like nothing
Yeah,
else,
it's not-
just her head.
It's just on my head like this. Just... Good night.
It's like a kind of shame.
Pretty
Good
fat
night.
cow tiptoes up to kiss him gently. Pretty fat cow watches as he walks down the hall. College romance could either stay on stage or he could walk off the aisles.
Fuck! Don't put it in all caps. Fuck! Why did I let him leave? I was going to get down and dirty with my sexy coworker over the break, and I just let him suck my boob and leave. Just sucked it on and left. Why you gotta keep going on with that? This was before I lost my virginity. I'm just making a note. I didn't think it would ever happen. I wanted to be in love with the person I lost it to. I was so naive. What a disappointment that was. No regrets, right? Lost it to someone I love. Who I am not with anymore. No hard feelings. But my college romance, not hooking up with him, major hard feelings, major regrets. I see you. You guys won't believe how it happened either. I literally invited him over to watch a movie before Netflix and chill was a thing. He must have thought I was trying to Netflix and chill, but I did not know. He watched 4 movies. 4 full-length movies. did not make a move at all till the last movie. It's the first time I didn't feel fat. Or should I say, it was the first time I felt like a guy was interested in me. Maybe it was just a man being a man. No other guy took the risk before. If I said yes, we would have had sex. I don't know how it would have been. I was too nervous at the time. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Not even just sex. I didn't even know I made the first move by inviting him over. I just thought I was being a nice coworker. I thought I was being a nice coworker. That's how caught up I had been all those years. All those years waiting for a guy to make a move because I was too worried he wouldn't like me because I was fat. Yo, I made a move and it did something. It mattered. So take your shot. Do it. I mean, you might just get your titty sucked. But hey, that was my bad. I didn't know better.
That is my favorite scene in this entire show.
Yeah, I'm just over here sucking on some titties because
they're udders. All right.
Teats. Excuse me.
Sucking
Teats.
on teats. Like. Also, Eliza left, and I said, "Oh, I think it's safe for you to come back." And then D Money here's like sucking on my tits again, and then Eliza's like, "I'm gonna leave real quick."
It's safe now.
I didn't write it.
I said it's assumed.
Yeah.
You can come back now.
I also just realized like all of my family is watching this, and I was like, ah.
You were like, "Can I?"
Good thing I'm not gonna meet them.
I was like, this is gonna be really funny when I go upstairs and they're like, so.
Got them titties.
Really good at sucking titty.
I mean,
just one boob.
Well,
just
didn't
one.
Didn't your family like also watch the last workshop live when you were like giving or getting head in the back of a car?
I was giving head. Yes.
In the back of a car, exactly. So.
Yeah, I know. It's casual at this point, but it's still really funny.
Family-friendly content here. So.
It's a theme.
I did not
really
mark this as family-friendly content. So.
Yeah, Blake Gridlocked wasn't either.
Let's go to this next scene.
What is this? Scene 9? If I could read Roman numerals.
You actually just made it 4 again, but
yeah.
It should be 9.
It's supposed to be 9, yeah.
Did I not teach you anything about Roman numerals? Oh my god.
Actually, no. I had to learn like by trial and error.
Who is friend 4, 5, and 6? Is it just like 1, 2, and 3, but like 4, 5, and 6?
Where are these people at? You making people up, Alex?
You're just making people up.
9 is X with the 1 in front because it's 10 minus 1.
Okay, but Alex, in scene.
We could do it that way, just 4, 5, and
Alex,
6.
You have a friend 4, 5, and 6.
Should I just do 1, 2, and 3?
Friend 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, perfect. 1 is now 4, 2 is now 5, and 3 is now 6.
I have so many friends.
So there are 6 friends.
Okay.
So in the next scene, it'll be 7, 8, and 4, right?
You wrote this.
No, I don't think there is anymore.
Okay.
I don't have that
let's
many
keep
friends.
going.
Okay.
That's a rant. Don't judge me.
There's a tradition here at the University of Virginia.
A tradition?
This sounds like a terrible idea.
What's the tradition?
Remember the lawn where we were hanging out today?
Yeah.
Well, you are supposed to streak the lawn before you graduate and run around Jefferson 3 times and pull back.
Good thing I don't go here.
Come on. You're like an honorary member. I haven't done it yet.
I didn't. I survived. Come on, a bunch of us are going to do it. I just drink up and it won't be a problem.
You all look crazy.
I'll do it if you do it.
We don't have to.
I'll do it.
So, friend 5 is the shy one who you wouldn't think would do something so crazy. So you are almost obligated to do it. Because if they do it, then you're a pussy. Fine, I'll do it. But I'm not running down those hills. I will walk.
I want to pause
Yes.
it right here and
Let's
let you
go.
know that
Yes.
those hills are fucking intense.
Like the circus fire.
Like we went there this past summer. Oof.
I need to go see these hills.
Continue.
You should. It's you can understand.
I need
One
like
of
the
my
visual concept.
Road trip
Yeah.
to Charlottesville?
Just
We'll all
Google
go to Charlottesville and party. It's great to drink there.
Good.
Well, I can't drink.
Because you're a baby.
All
Well,
right,
when you
we don't
turn-
have to talk about
You're
it.
a baby, but
When you turn
suck out some
21,
titties.
we will take you to Charlottesville.
Okay.
Spin-off of this play is the hills have thighs. So
Right.
Read the thing.
Oh, and Samba walks to the back of the auditorium.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm about to be naked outside.
And Samba strips in the back of the auditorium and runs down the aisles. Can use a
Projection.
I don't know what that is. A chair or a small statue on a stool. Cash should run around it 3 times. Pretty Fat Cow walks the whole way slowly.
Sorry, now that I've been naked on a stage, I'm imagining this in real time.
Yeah, I want to see this. Like, how would this play out on
Listen,
stage?
I have seen
Just me
Don
walking
Michelle
around
naked on
naked?
stage. This is nothing. Just a casual stroll.
It was literally right before quarantine.
I know. It's my last theatrical experience in Pennsylvania.
Me naked on stage.
If people want, they could wear nude panties and bra. Or they could be nude if they want to.
I'm committing to this.
Free the
I
boob.
told you guys I wasn't running. I'm not in shape. Even if I'm feeling a little lighter by getting all this weight off my chest to you all, I'm not sure how you all have made it so far. This has been like a 50-minute rant about being fat. I'm sure some of you can relate if you have teenagers or you're fat. I don't know. Maybe even skinny bitches understand. I hear you guys are just as self-critical, really. I wonder if this is how fat guys feel too. I wouldn't know about men's insecurities though. I am sure that they have them, even though they act like they don't. Hey guys, I'm not running around this shit 3 times. The play is almost over, and I don't think it's really makes sense for me to walk all the way back up there and then back up here.
I thought you were worried about being naked.
I don't know. It doesn't seem so bad now that I am naked. Bit freeing, isn't it?
Act 1, Scene 10. Ensemble screaming fat obscenities.
You can all shut up now.
But you're a fat cow.
But my grandma says I'm a pretty fat cow, so suck it.
Woo! That's the end.
That's the end.
I brought the titties back.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Needed those.
You're welcome. They're not as big as Alex's. Sorry.
No, I think they're probably the same.
No, I'm a solid B cup.
Have you all seen the before we go into actually talking about the play real quick, have you all seen the design for this? Like circular.
Oh wait, I can have it up. Hold on. I have the cover. I imported it into my. Hold
That
on.
is cool. That's cool.
Wait, I have another one. Hold on.
almost like Miami Vice colors, like that light blue and that light
I
pink
know it.
neon.
She just wanted.
Is there a way to
She
go
wanted a plus size
pages?
model with a cow tattoo on her forearm.
Is there a way to go to like page 1 in GoodNotes?
Nope, you have to keep scrolling the whole way back. But anyway, while Alex is scrolling, let's talk about this play real quick.
Oh no, there's a way to go.
What do y'all?
I have a question.
What are your thoughts?
I have a question for the writer.
The cover.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Also, apologies.
Thanks to Chris for the idea, and then I just redid it.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts of the play?
I have a question for the writer.
Okay.
Have you ever read it out loud to yourself before?
I have not actually.
Because saying it felt like how I talk to myself in my brain, which is why it was hard to get out of my mouth. That makes sense?
Yeah. So, well,
Just
that's
because
why
it's a lot.
trying to think of how to space it out more, because it's supposed to be kind of like a conversation with the audience, you know? So I don't know if I just space it out more in the actual text to help.
Yeah.
I just don't know for publishing, you know, because it could be like double spaced, which I think would be easier for like an actor, but in technical terms, I don't know for publishing stuff. But I noticed some things repeating and I cross that off, and I always do the contractions. I forget to put contractions in when I write. I don't know why. Probably because I try to get my word count high, but I have to go back and fix that. So I was like crossing stuff out, like repetition.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you if you said it out loud.
I have not. But
And now you heard it, so that's good.
And it's
But-
recorded for you can hear it again and again and again and again.
That's good. I don't need that in my
if you
life.
need any, if any of you or anyone in the audience has notes, you could just send them to me.
Okay.
After, like, if you physically wrote notes down or something, but I was writing as we went, so I'm writing that down.
Sorry, hippo snoring. Can you hear it?
Not really.
A little bit, yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, because I think I want to try to get rid of some of the repetition and add some spacing, because I think the actors can add their own little flair to some of those parts where I did repeat for emphasis.
Yeah.
And just go back and maybe add either caps or like italics to add things that I definitely want emphasized. So, man, I guess my one question is, if people don't care, so we're in an open group, did you think there were any scenes like missing that you might have experienced as like a plus size person or as a normal person? You think that could go across the board? I think I touched on enough topics, but I could always write another scene or something if you felt like something was missing.
Hey, have you ever gone on a date for somebody that you met online and they just noped out of it when they saw you in person?
I have not.
Oh, okay. It's traumatizing. I don't recommend it.
I did go on a blind date once at a friend's setup, but the guy was like
Don't
really
laugh at me,
nice.
Austin.
He was actually like ugly and short. Like he was like a head shorter than me.
Hey, what is wrong with being short?
Well, for a guy to be shorter than me, though, it was like
I'm already short.
like he was like significantly shorter than me, and it just, there was not a vibe. Like he was really nice, but there was no romance. But he did buy me dinner and we did talk, and he was nice. But no, I haven't gone on a lot of dates.
So I know that there's interaction with your grandma and a scene with that, but have you thought about doing dynamics with other family members?
I could.
Because I think there might be something that would be unique about, talking about how you would interact with maybe siblings or parents or something like that. Because I know your grandma's like the comfort space somewhat, but that might be something that people could relate to if dynamics with family members and going through something.
Yeah.
I think
that would be funny. Sorry if half of you guys know my mom, I think, so I'm just saying that could be like a potentially funny
I think you need
scene,
to add
actually.
your mom into the play.
Yeah.
Dramatization, mom.
No, just normal mom.
She doesn't need dramatics.
Now,
Doesn't need
here,
it.
I have another question. Even though there are 6 friends, because the roles are so small, would you go ahead and have the actors double?
Probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to. It could be a big or small cast.
Grandma can play grandma, interviewer, and doctor.
Oh, there you go. Well,
and then the
would-
doctor would have to be a guy.
Well, no, because
friends are supposed to be more encouraging, like less judgy, like let's do this, like we don't care. And I wanted to show that two dynamics of like friend groups, you know.
So I think with the doctor scene, you can even go more. I had the experience of a doctor who, like, every time, so portion control. So are you eating bread? Because, you know, carbs have no nutritive value. Those things have been said to me. So, I mean, I think you could go harsher with the doctor.
And that's like kind of what I wanted to show is, and it's nice to hear that you have experience, like, because a lot of people think, oh, well, the doctor's supposed to be non-biased, but the doctors, I think, sometimes almost like perpetrate like that idea more of like, if you weren't this, everything else about you'd be fine.
Right.
And,
and this was a female doctor too, so that was like the worst. Was she's another woman, and you know, she's like, oh, well, no, your weight can't possibly fluctuate 5 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like I wouldn't be here if I wasn't concerned. But yeah, I could probably definitely add more to that. But and I think with like the first set of friend group, I don't know. I think I come off a bit like assholey.
Yeah.
I didn't really intend, but I'll probably keep it that way. Because I think we have a lot of friends who do talk like that. But they're still your friends. They still sometimes have your best interest, but they don't realize what they sound like to you, I think.
Yeah, I know, like, sometimes there's like, there's no thought in sometimes being like, oh yeah, I gained 5 pounds as a skinny person and now I feel weird because normally I wouldn't be this heavy.
Yeah.
Coming from a skinny person's perspective here.
Yeah. So I think like that being like, they sound kind of like jerks, but I think like, it's kind of like you said, there really is like, which I hope by like the end where she's like, you know, maybe skinny people do have this issue too, where like it comes like full circle. I don't know if you guys need more enlightenment in the show, but I feel like it comes like back around where she's like, you know, maybe other people have these issues too. So like, it's definitely a rant about being fat, but I think like there's like a part at the end where she's like, you know, it's probably everybody and I'm just ranting. I don't know if that needs emphasized more or not.
Nah, she's a Virgo. You're fine.
How to bring it back up.
What you're thinking, Kelly.
You're welcome.
I just don't even know how to word what I'm thinking. I think my biggest suggestion for this right now that hasn't been touched on is that there's a lot of humor in it, but there are some moments that hit really hard. And I feel like every single person in the read through were impacted, but I feel like they went by really fast. And so I think it's a matter of pinpointing those really stark moments, like that you'd be so much prettier and better if you slimmed down because you have a pretty face. Like, honey, we all been there. And like moments like that, just to draw attention to them and let them have their serious settle before moving on to like the funny parts.
Yeah, and I can probably emphasize that more in the writing and with spacing. I think if it was on stage, it would probably be a little slower.
Yeah.
Or reading and not acting, so that kind of, but
yeah, this is my first time reading it out loud as well. Like I've read it in my head a few times, but then I was like, oh, bad acting choices, Don Michelle. Sushma, you have the floor.
Wanting to go back to that, so like I know that this is like a translation of like thought to script to, you know, verbalizing it. And I don't know if this is like in the translation of that, but there's some parts where, you know, have you all ever seen those T-shirts that are like white girls talking like gay men talking like black women? Like, have you all ever seen those T-shirts? It's like, I think there's some parts maybe just like grammatically didn't translate properly, and they may come off as like appropriating like certain like BEV slangs. So it's like there's part where it's like, just because I'm big don't mean I can't be fashionable. So like kind of like that kind of like, so if I think maybe going through and like just change those, because I don't think if you were to publish this play and like have it be published and being done like say like off-Broadway theaters or like you know, small theaters in New York City, like it might not translate well with those kind of audiences who might think differently in that regard of like white women impersonating gay men impersonating black women in that regard. So.
And I actually didn't feel totally comfortable with saying that part. It just felt weird coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, well, I grew up, at least for background, I went to a school that was like very mixed. And I probably don't realize sometimes the way I talk or like write, because like I feel like, you know, you get used to how those cultures interact. So,
right, of course, no, it's like a pushing of a sorts, but like but being cautious of that and being aware of that. I think
and I think a lot of that comes into when I end up editing the play and like circling things that sound like this doesn't like translate well into like a printed thing. And
and I wanted to feel like, which I'll go back and fix that. I do, one of the things I do like to do with my play is just try to make the actors not general, but kind of like put it in a space where anybody could pick it up and be that person, like whether it's a white plus size girl or a black plus size girl. So I want it to be, you know, have enough personality that it's still like my show, but also that the actor can feel like they could bring their own personality to the words that are written. So I think cutting down some of that stuff will allow like maybe someone like Dawn, who said some of those lines were harder for her, where she could put her own spin on it, but say some other person picked it up, they could put their own like slang to it. So
I totally hear you. But I mean, also given that, like, if a black woman were to step into this role, that woman could easily say, just because I'm big doesn't mean that I can't be fashionable. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like improv is, if it's allowed under the playwright, like that can be added. But in terms of the lines, like having to not allude to certain things or like be, you know, appropriating certain things, I think is like the thing that is the ultimate goal of like ending published thing. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Okay, is there anything else that we want to talk about today? Because if not,
like my role.
Sorry, boys. It's not really like nice to the boys. I mean, I don't know if you guys.
It passes the Bechdel test. That's all that matters.
I feel like all of Alex's plays kind of pass the Bechdel test a little bit because, like, Blank Canvas is like feels cool and all, but I have this art thing and I talk about art more than I talk about boys. And yeah, but speaking of Blank Canvas, y'all, so we got the proofs for the printed script back for Blank Canvas the other day.
That's awesome.
So
yay!
We will be making some
Very
edits
nice.
and getting through that, and this will be available on Amazon for publishing and purchasing reasons. But it's pretty cool, and we can't wait for you guys to see it all.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that show. That show is so fun.
Oh,
yeah, Blank Canvas was.
So let's just hope that this quarantine ends soon, so that we can go back to Zootropolis and actually do it.
Dude, I can't wait.
Did you see my promo?
Yeah, your promo.
I made it all by myself.
So good.
So
Hey.
I'm gonna end the live stream now. So can everyone say bye?
Wait! I want to show the cover for the other one coming up.
Oh.
This one's not published, but this is the next show.
We have Workshop
The
Live
signal.
coming up again in about 3 weeks with a new slate of actors that we are excited for you guys to see.
I would love if you guys all watch and
Criticize.
not criticize.
We found,
I'm so good at criticizing.
We found 8 actors from across the country, so we are excited to see what they can bring to the play. So, without further ado, thank you all for coming to Workshop Live today, and I hope that you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's not Sunday, Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Because I think it's not supposed to rain as much as normal, so get some vitamin D from the sun, vitamin C, something like that. Just get outside. Goodbye, everyone.